This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. They are compatible with TCG Live, and you can of course get everything on the website for 5% off using the coupon code TCG. This video is also sponsored by cardmarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can do it as well. And you can use the referral name TCG to help support the channel. This video is also sponsored by yourplaymat.com. This is a platform where you're able to, of course, create your own custom playmat. They have, of course, capabilities to ship worldwide, and you can get 10% off by clicking the link down below. So definitely check it out. Last but not least is Dragon Shield, the best brand to protect your beautiful cards. You can of course there's links down below for US and European people, and you can of course get your best quality sleeves available, as well as deck boxes and binders. Thanks so much for sticking around with the commercials. I hope you enjoyed today's upload. If you do, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, and let's get this video going. Sup YouTube, it's Decklist TCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today, the Klawf Electrode deck that's gonna be slapping everyone in the face. It's an anti-meta deck, and this new card actually slaps a huge amount of damage. 30 damage plus 160 more if you are affected by a special condition. And we're definitely gonna be making do with the Brute Bonnet, so it's gonna be a very crazy deck that you definitely wanna check it out. If you are enjoying the content, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. It helps out in many ways, and of course, subscribe for more daily Pokemon TCG uploads. So, Klawf is going to be the way we're going to be attacking with the DTE, but we also have Hisuian Electrode V, which is actually, funny enough, countering Charizard and Roaring Moon all together, which is super nice, and you can actually attack for 0 energy, so 100 damage for every special condition that Electrode is affected by, so you can use the Spicy Curie to make it burned, and you can use the Ancient Energy Boost Capsule on the Brute Bonnet to make yourself poisoned as well. So 200 damage for no energies, that's a great payoff, right? And you can even boost that even further with the Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. We have Bibarel as our draw engine, and there is also access to, of course, cards like the Grant to boost damage output, the Choice Belt to boost damage output. That's going to be most impactful for, of course, our little fella Klawf, which actually just uses a DTE here. So it is going to be an Arven package, so you always want to be going second with this list. You have the VIP pass, get yourself wide on the board, and then go smacking on the first turn of the game. There's a lot of decks that can do that, but this deck is especially a lot of fun. And there's also Town Store in here to fetch for a Seal Stone, so a lot of crazy things for a deck like this. What do you want to see with Klawf Electrode, Charizard, Roaring Moon? You also can respond against Iron Hands with Klawf, which is actually a very great thing. Like if an Iron Hand slaps you in the face, you can respond by using your Klawf. And also, if the opponent, like maybe they're playing Miraidon, they have a Miraidon deck box, you can also hit that for weakness, which is hilariously fun. So we'll see how it goes. The coin flip, we win the coin flip, which is totally awesome. And I want to be going second. The reason why we're going second is that we can use Arven with VIP Pass to go wide on our board, right? And currently we start with our least... Oh, no, this is a basic. I keep forgetting that the Brute Bonnet is a basic, but we do have access to VIP Pass and Nest Ball, so it's actually very great. And looks like we are up against Miraidon. All right. I always keep forgetting, like this looks like an Amoonguss, but it's a basic. So, and with this, if we put the Ancient Energy Booster Capsule on here, we can poison Pokemon. So that's very helpful. Definitely against decks that, but if let's say you're up against Control, you can even like poison stall them out for some reason. That's definitely something you could do. Definitely with the Radiant Hisuian Snoozer, that's actually like 3 damage counters in between turns. That's a lot. It's definitely a lot. So let's see what we are able to do here. VIP Pass will probably be Klawf, and oh, we even got 2 mulligans. They really making it easy for us. Hey, look at that. There's already a Klawf in our hand. So what we could do is donk this Raikou. They think we are playing Roaring Moon, so maybe they're gonna get a 1-pricer up in the active, but because we start with Brute Bonnet, they might say, ooh, I don't even know what you're playing, but the card we're looking for is, we're also gonna get out Hisuian Electrode, because that is a target for 4 Seal Stone, but also is a target that allows us to slap 200 damage instantly. So what is the easiest way to knock out Raikou? You can use Hisuian Electrode V, or we can use Klawf. Oh, Iron Hands. Ooh, that's scary. I am not gonna lie, Iron Hands is something I found very scary, definitely in this format. Iron Hands is in literally every deck, chien-pao, Lugia, Miraidon, you name it. But let's see if they're able to have a switch out. They can attach retreat, but then they're whiffing the attach of the turn, I suppose. They still don't know what... Oh, they have Electric Generator. Are they gonna set it up to Miraidon? Probably, right? Because they think they're up against Roaring Moon, but little do they know, yeah. Little do they know that they are up against... Yo! Let's go! Let's go! And now they're gonna be sorry. So VIP Pass, we're gonna get out this one. One little Hisuian Electrode. You can also go for the Squawk, but that's a 2-price liability. We can still go for Squawk later. Slap this down. Slap this down. We can... What is the easier find here? We can Nest Ball for Squawkabilly and then uptrade. I think that's actually not too bad, right? If we whiff it, we don't want to whiff it. So we can... The easiest find is a DTE, right? So let's swing over to here. And then go. We can Squawk Arven. Arven for Sealstone. It's probably better than the Iono here, right? Because then we ensure that we find the DTE. Okay, nothing that we wanted, to be honest. We have the Spice Curie. We have this. Spice Curie is something we don't need to play right now because we can poison the opponent's Pokemon. Oh, now that I think about it, we can KO with the Electrode. That's actually not bad. Switch card here. We're gonna burn ourselves. We're gonna poison ourselves. And we're gonna Iono. And hopefully attach of the turn will be a DTE here. It's no DTE, but it is a Forest Sealstone, so that is a DTE, technically. Downstore. Forest Sealstone, DTE. Let's go. Using the Forest Sealstone for the DTE. Let's go. We're gonna go 2-2-2. They can do whatever they feel like. Oh, they can Iron Hands twice, but that's gonna be pretty tricky. So a DTE over here, and now that I think about it, we can actually save the Electrode because we also drew into another switch card. That's actually huge. Should we attack with Electrode? Electrode is going to be burned, poisoned, and this guy will not be able to amp me very much, so that's pretty great. I'm just gonna go in for the Electrode. We're gonna save Klawf for later, so whatever they respond with, we can KO with Klawf. Unless they go for Lost Vacuum, I suppose, vacuuming away our Ancient Boost shenanigans, then we're forced to find. Now look at that. Look at that. Yeah, we are poisoned, we are burned, we heal from the burn. We heal from the burn. So that's actually not bad. Electro, turn 1 attack. This deck is legit. Okay. So, in the 2-2 prize mapping, they need to attack with Miraidon here, right? And they can also take 3 prize cards on Squawkabilly if they attack with Iron Hands, I suppose. But we instantly have access to Klawf, and we're actually gonna get Ultra Ball, and then find... Look at that. They're setting up the big HP Iron Hands, which is still not going to be able to handle... they're actually using tandem units, so they're getting some more Pokemon here. Is there a Pokemon that can respond to Klawf? Probably not, right? There's a research. Look at that go. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. Electrode slapping the competition with none other than free energies. We can attack for free. How cool is that? This deck is just super fun. We can Ultra Ball, get rid of Grant, which is actually a card that can come back from the discard pile, to be honest. So we Ultra Ball that away, get rid of the Arven as well. And then, yeah, this seems good. This seems great. I think we no longer need Hisuian Electrode, because we're only slapping 200s. So Electrode has done its job, so we can also discard that. Okay, Iron Hand is coming right up, I suppose. Can we find... Imagine if we find something like a Boss's Orders here. That would be super ridiculous. If we find Boss's Orders here from a Bibarel draw, the Iron Hands will get knocked out instantly. We can, of course, promote this, get rid of that, get rid of that. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. Like, try to empty my hand, try to find boss to get rid of Iron Hands, because Iron Hands is kind of scary. Yeah, we even have free retreat because of Beach Court. That's even an additional help. Okay, let's see here. We Ultra Ball away these cards. And they could go after this one, which makes things a little bit tricky. Nest Ball. Yeah, I actually should have gone for the Bibarel here, but it's fine, I suppose. Maybe we don't have Bibarel currently. We don't have Bibarel currently. But I think this is the better way, right? So we use Arven, find Ultra Ball. Actually, Ultra Ball on the ground. Ultra Ball here. Get in the forest. We don't need any of these cards. I think I'll just Ultra Ball, get rid of the Switch card, get rid of this. At this point, we probably will just need Boss's Orders, I suppose. So let's get Bibarel on top. Bibarel here. Ancient Boost here. Ancient Boost here. Forest Sealstone for the memes of it here. And then we draw, and if we find a DTE, we have played the game. We currently don't. We're also not behind. So it's gonna have to be just a retreat into this guy, using the poison shenanigans. Yeah, I could have played it out better if we didn't draw a boss regardless, but still. We have counter catcher if they go for 3 prize cards on this guy, or actually on 3 prize cards on this one. I don't think they will have ways to... yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Well, I'm just overthinking too much here. Let's go. 2 more prize cards. They cannot Iono and boss at the same time, so we currently are in the mood to find DTE. And yeah, we even have another Ancient Booster Capsule if they play 2 vacuums randomly, but... yeah, this is cool because we're hitting up weakness, hitting them with the weakness. They can go for MP very much for 2 prize cards, but they lose the prize trade because Iron Hands is weak to fighting. So, and everything in the Miraidon deck is just pretty free. We still need to find the DTE, but the deck is pretty thin. Only played 1 DTE currently. And we still have access to Bibarel draw power if we use Nest Ball first. Then go for... now, yeah, Iono first and then Bibarel. I think we will be able to find it. Just 1 DT. We can even go for counter catcher if they knock out the Squawk here for 3 prize cards. But they're not going to do that, otherwise they lose. So there's also some capabilities there. Drapion V. They can also Iono us and knock out Klawf, which is Iono, maybe. But they cannot... yeah, Iono is great. I was about to use Iono myself. We had a huge hand, but now we're drawing into the DTE here. Nope, not yet. Scary. We can play out our hand incredibly thin, so we promote this one, slap down Radiant Sneasler. It's still getting a little tricky. We just need to find 1 DTE and we win. Unless, yeah, they could have also maybe attacked with Zapdos there. But then in prize raise, yeah, maybe attacking with Zapdos here and then going after the Squawk would have been better. And now, if any 1 prize deck, imagine you're a Lost Box, you cannot respond to an Iron Hands, let's be honest. Yeah, there's the DTE already, so yeah, that's what I figured. So we just retreat and use our Toxic Powder of the Brute Bonnet. But as I was saying, if you are a Lost Box deck and you cannot respond to an Iron Hands, you pretty much are a deck that is almost unplayable, I would say. Because Iron Hands is in a lot of decks. There were some tiny mistakes here and there. Well, yeah, there was also a boss prize, so it didn't matter if I wanted to dig like for the Bibarel for the boss, but it was prized all along. But now you see, you start with Electrode, 0 energies, and then you also use Klawf to hit for weakness, which is super duper awesome. So yeah, I like this deck a lot. It works out like a charm, and people are always underestimating rogue cards like this. Like, look at them. The Tantrum Blast, and I don't think there's another special condition that you can add onto it. Like there's poison, burn, and I think that's about it, right? So you cannot go for the 300. 300 would be insane. And you could one-shot some stuff, but 200 for free sounds great. You have great typings, by the way. Fighting takes care of Miraidon, takes care of the Iron Hands. Also the 200 damage output from the Electrode can take care of other threats. Okay, another Miraidon. Or is it the same Miraidon? It could be the same player, but Miraidon is pretty free. I don't need to do a lot here. And again, we win the coin flip. You want to go first? No. The opponent goes first. We use the shenanigans with the VIP pass. You could also go for Squawk to get the first turn attack off, which is always super great. We have the Town Store here, so we're definitely getting the first attack off. We have the Spice Curie on top of it. Forest Seal Stone on that. Arven on top of that. Using Squawk. Squawk is kind of a liability. As mentioned, it is a 2-prizer, and I think this is the same player. It could be. Like TCG Live has sometimes the issues where they pair you up against the same person twice in a row. Yeah, Miraidon. We know how this goes, right? But the cool thing is, we're going to be able to showcase the strategy of the deck. You're going to be able to attack for a lot of damage on the very first turn of the game. The only thing we're missing out on right now is a switch out, but we do have Forest Seal Stone to get ourselves covered. We already have the Poison. We have the Spice Curie, so... the Spice Curie, well, that's a little bit difficult. We can also attach of the turn and retreat the Bidoof, because we can slap Hisuian Sneasler down, and then we can use the 200 damage output with Hisuian Sneasler is the KO on the Miraidon there. So there's a lot of things that could happen, and we're gonna see what we draw. Arven could fetch more tools, but we already have all the tools in the world. Could get another VIP pass, I suppose. Klawf Electrode. Force Seal Stone switch out already? I think we're already getting the attack going here. Just with the one-off Arven, we just KO. They have Beach Guard, probably gonna be giving us a Mareep. Nope, Raikou. Okay, maybe they're bricking. But right, it's the same scenario, right? We set ourselves up. We have free retreat now, so it is easier than ever before to get this knockout because of Beach Guard. They do have 2 Mareeps though. Attachment of the turn and pass. We knock out this fella instantly. So we VIP pass. We get this guy. This guy. Let's get him activated. We go for free retreat on the Hisuian Electrode. We go for Forest Seal Stone. We go for Arven package. I'm gonna get, at this point, I'm actually a little bit afraid. Maybe getting an Ultra Ball here is a little bit a safer approach. Yeah, maybe. No, let's just go wide on the board. Thinning out the deck is always super nice, right? Get this Ancient Boost shenanigans. We slap down the Ancient shenanigans. We go for VIP pass, getting ourselves Klawf and Klawf, 2 Klawfs to respond instantly. Do we have access to more Bibarels? 2 Bibarels, that's insanity. 2 of these. We go for the Spice Curie. We go for Towns. This free retreat seems nice if we don't have what we need. Might as well. Town Store. So no, they don't have free retreats. Okay, getting ourselves Choice Belt. Ancient Boost is great. If they get rid of that, we Nest Ball. Find another Bidoof to work with. And now we go for Star Alchemy. Get that DTE. I don't think they're gonna go after a 1-prizer. But yeah, this is where we land on currently. Slapping this down. And yeah. We poison. And the deck just always attacks. Turn 1, 200. Could have gone for 220 if we slapped down Radiant Sneasler. But I just went for another Bidoof. Because why the hell not, right? Let's go. The deck is fluid. It's nice, it's rogue, people don't expect it, and you finally play around with some special conditions that people thought were extinct. Not a lot of people are playing special conditions, to be honest. But yeah, against any other 2 Pricer in the active, you can do the exact same thing. Right? You can knock them out before they're able to play the game. And that's why this deck might be better than people give it credit for. And in this situation, there's always a way you can go 2-2-2. And now they Iono us, which is great. We might draw to Bibarel or Ultra Ball. Or a couple of DTEs, even better. Imagine if they like vacuum away the Ancient Booster right now. We would be in so much trouble. They could still do it. They have the Forest Seal Stone activation. They could do it though, but there's Town Store in play. They need to get rid of Town Store and they need to get rid of the Ancient Energy Booster Capsule. Fluffy generators. The generators are working out. Miraidon is here. Can they get out of the active though? Or will they have to go for a Switch Cart? Attach of the turn. They can still attach Retreat, of course. Why the hell not, bro? Retreat of the turn. Town Store still around, so that's great. Town Store has such a great card at the moment. Dynamotor. We can lose 3 prize cards if Electrode stays around, so I think, yeah, they just concede. What was that? Miraidon, such a free matchup. Free matchup for the Electrode Klawf deck. And I'm actually loving the deck so far. Lots of things you could do. Slapping 220 on the first turn and also hitting weakness against Roaring Moon and against Charizard feels like such a great thing. Alright, next opponent. You ready for some Electrode madness? Hopefully this time around no Miraidon, because as you all know, Miraidon is a pretty easy matchup. Okay, another opponent, Hockey, so probably a One Piece fan. Also, what is your favorite One Piece character? I really want to know. Because One Piece, I've been watching a lot of anime lately, and been into One Piece a little bit too much. So many episodes, but it's eating up a couple of hours a day. Hours of my time. I need to practice for the upcoming Gdansk tournament. Currently not going. Oh, your opponent will go first? Fine by me. This hand would have been insane. Look at that. 2 VIP Pass Nest Ball. Oh boy. Okay. No DTE, however. No DTE. What is better, attacking with Electrode or attacking with Klawf? And we were able to showcase it twice in a row that we were able to attack on the very first turn of the game. One with Squawk, one without. Come on, give me a great hand. The Brute Bonnet. Okay, we can get an attack off, I suppose. We even have Forest Seal Stone to help out with it. Okay. Arven, Forest Seal Stone, VIP Pass. There's a lot of... Oh, no! We're up against Lost Box. That's one of our least favorable matchups. And they're also hitting us for weakness if they're playing the Charizard build. Comface. Yeah, that's not great. That's definitely not great. I think there's no way we can beat Lost Box because we just poison and damage ourselves. But we'll figure it out. We can attack on the very first turn, I suppose. Brute Bonnet and then attack. Right? Escape Rope. And try to hang on to it. Well, they don't have a lot of cards in the Lost Zone. Let's just... Oh. Jet Energy. Is it gonna be Lost Tina? But Lost Tina plays Path, so I don't think so. I'm gonna check my prize cards real quick. There's a Klawf. Klawf is a great attacker. But if we poison ourselves, they actually are able to KO us. So, a Bidoof. A Brute Bonnet. An Arven for VIP Pass. And... I can wait with the Forest Seal Stone, I suppose. I'll just take this. This is more important, right? This. Slap down this. VIP Pass. What can we still get? 130 HP. Pokemon. Another Brute Bonnet. They probably have vacuums. Yeah, I'll just get an army of these out for now. Oh no, this is gonna screw me over. During Pokemon checkup, put 2 damage counters on your opponents. Okay, it's only opponents, luckily. So, yeah, Toxic Powder. Putting ourselves into a special condition and then knockout. Okay, 1 comfy away. There's still things we could do. I don't even know if it's SableZard or not, but attacking on the first turn is not bad. Also, being able to have high amount of hit points. 120 HP Klawf, 120 HP Klawf, 180 HP Brute Bonnet. That's a lot of hit points to be dealing with. And we're also going to have Bibarel. So no 60 or 70 HP mons on the field. Electrode will keep using shenanigans. They're playing... Yeah, Sableye. I don't know if Sableye is going to be that impressive. They could still Roxanna's. We have 1 Bibarel definitely, so that's at least that. They can also trap. They have 3 retreat costs, these little monsters. This guy has also a lot of retreat costs, so I think I'll save my switch outs. Jet energy. Yeah, I think I'll save my switch outs. At one point, they will be able to sprinkle, right? But we will be ahead in the price trade. They can uptrade eventually with Sableye. Everything needs to get a DTE at this point. I'll save my switch outs as well. We'll see how it goes against Lost Box. Saving all our DTEs, our little claws here are great. They're just spitting. The problem is that we every single time we get damage, so that's a little bit annoying, I suppose. We have an Iono for the late game. That's great. Bibarel time. They can trap Bibarel, so the switch will definitely be something we need to take care of. Another Klawf. Do we need another Klawf? We will take prize cards, right? Nah, let's just leave it in the deck for now. Then draw some cards. Counter Catcher is something we will never be able to use here. We can Switch Cart switch, so turning into 110. Saving a little bit of damage counters here does feel nice. Okay, will they get to 10 though? Probably they will get to 10 and start sprinkling, so... But then we can also save some damage counters, I suppose, with switch cards. And then use Iono as well. Yeah, I can wait. Toxic Powder. And knockout. Yeah, I'll save my switch cards for... Yeah, they get knocked out in the in-between phase. That's cool. So now we have 70 HP remaining. We are 2 prize cards ahead. And as it seems, we could have played Iono already. Maybe we are going to whiff out on the DTE, but we'll figure it out together. And it looks like a SableZard to me. With a Jet Energy, 2 ropes. I wonder where they're going to be placing the damage counters. Maybe all of them on the Bibarel. As soon as they knock this Electrode out, we Iono them to a low hand size and keep attacking. Hopefully find DTE though. Haven't seen any of them. We also haven't used our V-Star power, but that's alright. Colress, Mirage Gate. So they're playing Mirage Gate. Are they playing a turbo version? Charizard, okay. That's something I predicted. SableZard. SableZard's alright. They cannot use it currently unless... And even if they use it right now, our Electrode is almost knocked out regardless. 2 prize card leads. They will knock us out. We Iono them to a low hand size and start bringing up the Klawf action. Fire attachment going up to the Comfey. They have 10 cards in hand and they're gonna start their barrage of sprinkling sooner than later. They only need 1 more card in the Lost Zone. The last flower selecting. before they're at 10 cards. Lost Vacuum, it's a crucial card to be honest. Could knock off this Ancient Booster and then we might actually not be able to poison them, but instead they went for something different. Charizard already up on the field. Mirage Gate. Holy moly, are they gonna go for the Charizard here? No, they're just setting up everything. They have 3 attackers. It's gonna be 1 for 1 for 1, right? But they can at one point counter catch trappers or something. Lost Mine, here they go. If I were them, I would be placing two more because I'm gonna get knocked out by poison. That's 6 damage counters, and now they can spread wherever they feel like. 6. Hopefully on a basic Pokemon so we can use Switch Cart. Yeah, perfect. 1. So they're spittable, I suppose. And 1 on the Bibarel, and 2. Yeah, put it all on them. Put it all on them. Do it. Yeah, just sprinkle around. We're gonna be. Yeah, this guy's knocked out. That's fine. Here we go. We're gonna be healing 20 with the Switch Card. Yeah, healing there. Gonna slap this down. Fun fact is, like, with the burned and with the, I think they're gonna have 50 damage counters in between turns with burn and like the Radiant Sneasler shenanigans. That's actually pretty interesting. But we won't use this. I'll get rid of these cards. Cards we don't want to be seeing currently. Drapion for sure. Here we go with the Iono. Hopefully we find DTE, otherwise we just crumble here. Oof, no DTE found. Ultra Ball, get rid of this, get rid of that. That's scary, man. How many DTEs are in the deck, to be honest? Four DTEs. Why can't we find them? Why are we not able to find them? Oh, now we find everything. Okay. DTE here, I suppose. And it's time for some poison. And then a knockout. I think if we snap down Town Store here, it's actually not bad. Do we need a tool? We don't need a tool. They might vacuum away this, which is scary though. Trainer cards. 1 vacuum. I think I'm afraid they might vacuum this away. Should we get the Ancient Booster? How many Town Stores in the discard pile? 0. I think I'll wait. Just go for the Scissors attack. We're still ahead in the price rate, but we're still poisoned. So the poison in combination with Lost Mine is definitely tricky. But we have another Switch card to help out with that. Okay. If they leave the poison damage on the Klawf and go after another, we don't need to find another DTE though. But we can heal 30 once more. So it's a tricky matchup. And also I'm gonna try and boss up the Sableye. They did use their Super Rod already, if I recall. So yeah, Super Rod there. And I'm less afraid of the Charizard than I'm afraid of the sprinkling shenanigans. Another Sableye, really? This guy doesn't give up. How is this gonna go? At one point, they can get 2 prize cards, right? If they leave us poisoned, that's bad. We can of course use Switch Card and attack with another one. It's going 1 for 1 for 1. Lost Mine. Yeah, they're really targeting down Bibarel here. It seems scary. At one point they will be... Maybe they can uptrade, right? Can also attack with Zard, which is something they probably will have to do here. Can we trap a Zard? How many switch outs do they have? 2 switch cards, 2 rope. They have way too many switch outs. Can also not switch card away this, unfortunately. Energy here. $30 damage. There is resistance though. I'm gonna try something now. So currently we don't knock anything out. We just slap 30 damage. 30 damage with poison is the in-between phase is 50. We just need Grant. If we can play Grant and boss at the same time, that would be great, but we cannot. Unfortunately, we cannot. I'm also afraid of echoing Hornplay, so I have to slap this down. And yeah, the boss play will be for next turn, I suppose. Choice Belt also not working out. How many of these Sableyes do I need to knock out here? Forest Sealstone. If only there was a way to get rid of this Bibarel. If only. We do have a Collapse though. Collapse. Maybe that is the answer. If somebody's knocked out, we collapse away this damage. But then we're also with a 2-prize liability on our field. Yowza. A 2-prize liability, like for instance an Electrode, that would be bad. Another Sableye. They're gonna be putting, if this is poisoned again, 10 here. And then 6 there. Can they get over the edge? 2 DTEs in our discard pile. We do have 4 Sealstone, currently not working out. We have a huge hand. I wonder what they're gonna do. Oh, so many of these Pokemon. Okay. I'll promote this. There's an escape rope though. So they have to go with Sableye. We have switch card, so they're gonna get rid of Bibarel, most likely. No, they're gonna get rid of this guy. Oh no, maybe we whiff out on the DTE here. No! Maybe just put 10 damage remaining so it is useless. No. No prize cards taken. DTE though. They're gonna sprinkle this, which is fine. I'll put the DTE here. I'll also put a choice belt here just for some purposes. Also, Boss's Orders is currently irrelevant. These fellas are, they can go for plays like Hawlucha, Collapse Hawlucha. There's also not a way out. Maybe it's better to just get this out of my hands. Boss this one up. Toxic Powder. 170, knock that out. Saving the switch card if they want to trap us, I suppose. DTE again. DTE here is huge. Yeah. Say your prayers. Charizard. Okay, they need to take 3 prize cards. How are they going to do it? How are they gonna do it? They could Roxanne KO Bibarel, but we have 2 attackers ready to attack once more. So yeah, they would also need to like Roxanne vacuum away the Ancient Capsule Energy Booster, but there's still more in the deck. I wonder. They could trap Bibarel and then spread damage on Klawf and the other Klawf, so they're both knocked out. Yeah. They can knock out 2 Klawfs here if they want to, but they also need to play Roxanne. So I'm a little bit scared. We didn't find Collapse. Collapse would be so huge, getting rid of that Bibarel. They're going straight for it. Straight for the damage output on the Klawfs. And the Klawfs will see their demise here. Look at them go. Klawf gets knocked out. They get 2 prize cards, but we were able to stop the Lost Box deck, making me think that this deck actually has more potential than you might think. Yeah, you can even like Ultra Ball for a Sealstone if we didn't find the need, but just attachment, Toxic Powder, yeah, the switch cards really help. Like, it came down to three energies, actually two, it came down to 3 damage counters for them to win, right? You see that right here? So the switch cards are something you need to be holding on to if you're up against the Lost Box. But yeah, win against Lost Box, win against Miraidon, I'm convinced this deck is good. So let me know what you think about this deck. If you enjoyed it, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Only 2 matches today. Didn't have more time for it, but I did was able to showcase the strategy against 1 prizers and the strategy against 2 prize decks. Very strong deck, and you're gonna be able to outspace the Roaring Moon as well as Charizard, because you do hit for weakness, which is totally awesome. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, folks, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some brand new Pokemon TCG content. So yeah, subscribe, get of course some brand new sleeves over at dragonshield.com, link down below. Use the coupon ZABLOS5 for 5% off. There's PotanStore.com for your TCG live code cards. You can use the coupon code ZABLOSTCG for 5% off. There's yourplaymat.com to create your own custom playmat from scratch. Get of course the link down below, click it so you can get 10% off. And there's cardmarket.com for European players to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.